Just sorting out a few bits. Hi Mandy, how are you? Thank you for coming. Hope you're well. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. Yep, you're okay. I thought I'd do a bit of a live stream because I'm getting close to my hours, so I thought I would give it a go. I was going to do some felting live because it can get a bit boring, or we could have a bit of a sing-song, but depends on what you reckon. That I've got my needles and my felt. I was thinking about making a pumpkin or a spider, or even maybe a bat would be quite good. Not sure. Maybe a bat would be quite good. I'm not sure how to make his body. I hope you're well. Anyway, everyone's well. Please give me thumbs up, please. I don't know if anybody else does felting, but it's just making things out of bits of felt, bits of wool, and I don't know if you've seen my ghost I made last year. But I made a ghost last year that seemed to go down quite well, but not really sure what to make. So yeah, we're all right. I think we've had to be isolated for a couple of weeks because the kids went back to school and some of their friends had corona in their classrooms, so they had to be self-isolated for 2 weeks. So we've been isolating for 2 weeks. Dad got a funny bit on my wall. My dad just come out of hospital yesterday. Thank God for that. So I can't wait to see him, but I can't see him until my fortnight's finished. But I haven't seen him for ages, and we haven't been able to talk to him because he's been in hospital and no one's been allowed to go and see him or anything like that. And getting in contact with him was a nightmare. So yeah, it's been a bit of a funny time, but I'm glad he's home now. Oh, shall we do us? Does anybody like spiders? I know my daughter hates spiders, but then I'm thinking maybe make one and be the evil. No. See, I don't particularly like spiders, but fake ones and stuff like that just doesn't, and they have to be really big to make me scared of them. These little stupid things, like, they don't bother me, but we don't get any poisonous ones over here anyway, not like you lot do over there. You can keep them. I hope you're alright. Are you alright as Boo and the rest of your family? How are they coming along? Hope they're alright. Hope your garden's come along alright. It's a bit of a funny time to garden there, isn't it? My garden's looking a bit on tatty sides all covered in leaves and bits of weeds and stuff, and I'm thinking what's the point in digging them up now, so I don't think we'll bother now until next year. Anyway, I've made a sort of like a ball shape out of my felting. I think I might give it a stab up and see what materialises out of it. Anyway, you have like my mother-in-law made me a, yeah, I know you have. You've got some nasty ones over there. That, see, having nasty spiders would obviously make you even more scared of them. But see, we don't get anything that's horrible over here. So, thank God. So, not particularly scared of them. But yeah, you have some nasty ones. So, where is it where they have that one that's about as big as their hand? It's called a wolf spider, isn't it, or something like that. No, that would absolutely terrify me. I would. That would put me off living there. I tell you, I think I would, like, you know, you're thinking, like, yeah, just no. I don't think so, honey. Anyway, so I've got my needle. This is my felting needle. Okay, and then I've made a sort of ball, as you can see. And as your hours and that coming along, Mandy, are you getting there, girl? I am getting quite close. I've got about 140 to go, I think, which is pretty good. But you know, when you get to a stage where, like, you are getting close, but it seems to be taking forever. At least it's just because I'm getting impatient and just I want to get there now. Haven't even looked. Oh, you gotta look, babes. We'll get there eventually. We've got to persevere. I think you get to a stage, though. I did. Stage where you think it's just never ever going to happen. I'm never going to get there. I'm sort of banging my head against a brick wall. But then I'm not just doing it for the money or anything. And I'm doing it for, like, a bit of fun. I've made some really nice friends, so it's not just about the money. To be monetized to me is like an achievement. So it's not just, I don't know what I'm making, but I've made a ball. I'm thinking maybe I will do a spider, but a friendly one. just the right shape, isn't it? Really, I don't know. The boys will like it. I'm gonna give it a bit of a head. I'm not going to just do a body. I think I'm going to make another ball. I think. Yeah, I think those wolf spiders. I think they're Australian. I think. I wouldn't like to bet on it, but I've got a funny feeling. I've got to watch I don't stab myself in the finger. I've got a funny feeling they're Australian, the wolf spiders, but I'm not sure. What kind of spiders you get over there? You don't get the you don't have the deadliest spider, do you, in America? He's an Australian spider, isn't it? The black widow's most deadly, isn't it? I think. Again, I wouldn't like to bet on it. And I don't know why I'm talking about spiders, because I don't really like them. Let's talk about something else. it's nearly Halloween. What are you doing for Halloween, Maddie? Are you doing anything good? There's not many people in here at the moment. I'm sorry about it. I'm hoping maybe get some more of my Filipino friends in because they're very loyal, and I don't know if you know any of them. I don't know if you're friends with any of them, but I must admit I haven't shared my stream out, which is a bit silly. But it was, you know, when you have those sort of, you think, yeah, I'll do a stream, and you don't really think about it, you just do it. You know what I mean? It just, nothing. No, we're not doing nothing either because it's lockdown, innit? It's like people ain't going to be, I don't think people will be allowed to trick or treat. We're definitely not allowed to have parties because we're not allowed to mingle in groups of like more than 6. We ain't doing out, our numbers keep going up. Oh yeah, same here, Mandy. They've put us into tiers over here, and we have tier 3, 2 and 1. Tier 3 is the highest, and if you're in tier 3, you're not allowed to mix with anybody outside your household, but you can still go to work, so you can mix with people at work, and they can still go to school and things like that, which I think is really strange. But I don't really know. But yeah, I did notice your numbers are a bit on the dodgy side. But then I think most people are, aren't they? I think they've gone up everywhere because people are just gone. Oh, it's finished. We will go back to normal. And I mean, you see them in the shops, and no one's really doing like keeping their distances, or some of them ain't even wearing masks, even though they're supposed to. So I think that's the problem. Nobody really doing what they're supposed to do, and you know, it's just going to keep going round and round in circles, and it's never going to end. But it needs to end because it's driving everyone round a twist. Right, I don't know if you can see this. I've done a little body and a little head. Now, all you do is just roll up your wool, okay, and then stab it with your stab. It's really good for stress. That's why I do it. Now I'm gonna give it some black legs, and I don't know where to put the legs. I think I might wire the legs so they move, and I might put him on a bit of a string and then put him above my daughter's door and scare her later. I love her really, but got to find me wire, put me black wool. Yeah, you wire. Right, what you do with the wire, I see, you cover it in the wool, and then you can bend it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stick. I think it might be a bit long. I don't know. Should we have really long legs? I might stick. I'm going to stick it through. I keep forgetting where you are. I'm going to stick it through the spider like this. So now I've got the wire going through the spider. Yes, I haven't got any black pipe cleaners. I've got loads of white ones, so I'm just going to have to use normal wire and then cover them in felt, which takes a bit more time, but it looks like it's going to have to be like that, I think. And then I've got to sure I've got that's connected. But yeah, I've got pipe cleaners, just haven't got any black ones. I used them on something else and just didn't replace them. I tend to use a lot of brown ones Christmas time when I'm making my reindeers, making their antlers for their hot chocolate. Anyway, I'm going to cut his leg a little bit shorter, I think. Always cut a bit more off. Right, that's 2 legs. I'm gonna put the wires through all the legs. You know what I mean. Okay. Now, I've got to remember how many legs they have, because otherwise I'll get moaned at by Logan, because he'll go, Mother, you do realise they have 8 legs, don't you? And you've given yours 6. And I'll go, well, it's only the 10 one. And he'll go, got to get you right. I'll get told off. I'm going to make sure the wires are the same length. Like that. Right, at the moment I've only got 4. So I need to see what I'm having to see. You see? I will show you once. I'm going to put one, I'm going to have to put one in the middle. And then, because otherwise I'm going to run that around. Like that. Again, I'm going to make sure the wires are all the same length. I might have to cut them again, because the wire cut's not very good. Right, I've got 6 legs so far. I need one more. Got enough wire. And I'm going to stick this one near his head, I think. I'll try and get it a little bit more, I'll try and keep it a bit more even. Right, now he has 8 wire legs. My bider has 8 wire legs. I think that leg might be a bit longer. I just want these cutters ain't very good. I guess you go and get me other wire cutters. Got enough of them. Right, I've got 8 legs there. At the moment they're all obviously all bent. That sounds really good. He's got bent legs, but I will shape, because they're wired, I'll be able to shape them. Like that. Okay? Right, and I'm going to cover them in my black wool. And with this, you just wrap it round the leg. So just wrap it round and then stab it with your needle, and it'll make it hold on to the wire. So you just have to be a little bit patient. You wrap it round the wire quite tightly and then stab it into the beginning of the spider. Then it should stay secure, because you stabbed that bit of wool into its body. Okay, and then you can wrap it round. Okay, I'm just going to wrap it round and then I'm going to stab it. Thank you for coming, Mandy. I appreciate it. If you're still here, I do appreciate you coming. It was sort of a last minute sort of thing. I thought, oh, if I'm doing this, I might as well do it live, because you know I can. Yeah. Sometimes just sitting here talking can be, a bit boring for you and for me. My daughter's upstairs, so I usually could get her down to do some singing, because as you know, she's got a pretty voice. But she was moaning of an earache earlier, and then my husband's got a headache. He reckons he's stressed, so it's a bit like that. It's a bit like that. So I thought, oh, let's take some of my stress out on my needle felting and make a couple of Halloween-y things. Right, I've done one leg. Obviously, like I say, the leg's bendable. Okay, so you can put it into position of how you want it. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one on the other side. All right, and then we'll have 2 legs then, and then I could start another one. But I'm going to need a bit more wool than this. The pipe cleaners are quite good. They are. I use them quite a bit. But it was a sort of last minute thing. I wasn't really, I haven't really got any black ones either. They do tend to be one of the first ones to go. I just haven't replaced them. I do have white ones, but then with the white ones you still have to cover them with black. So at least with the normal wire, it will go through the body easy because it's obviously a lot thinner. So I'm just going to wrap it. And I will shapen them afterwards because I do think that they might be a bit on the long side, and but I can always cut it off at the end. I always put a bit more on the end as well because obviously the end of the wire can be a bit sharp, so make sure the end of the spider's leg is a bit on the thicker side because the wire won't come through so easy. Another thing is to bend the wire over at the end so you haven't got that sharp bit. That's what I've just done. So probably a better idea. I'm just stabbing his little leg. There's a bit on the dodgy side. I'm just gonna wind it round a bit more and then stab it again. It's a bit loose on that bit. I'm just gonna wrap it round a bit more because it's a little bit on the loose side. So just winding it up a bit more. It's a bit on the loose side. See, it's better. I suppose I should have put what I was doing online, shouldn't I? That I was needle felting. But never mind. And so it was a bit of a last minute thing. So that leg's a bit longer. I need to cut the end off. I'm gonna stab it a bit back in there a bit more as well. It's better. So I mean, you haven't got to use wire. If you don't want legs at work move, then you don't need to wire the legs up. I'm just going to put a bit more felt on it because it's a little bit on the bald side, this leg. So I'm just going to wrap some more felt around it and make it a little bit thicker. That's better. Right, now I'm going to give it a stab. When you stab it, what happens is you're stabbing the felt into the other felt, so it attaches itself to the felt that's already there. If that makes sense. Probably not, because I do talk a lot of rubbish on those. But hopefully you understand what I mean. I think I might have lost one of its legs. Oh no, it's fine. Anyway, I'm going to stab it. Thanks for staying, Mandy, if you're still here. If not, it's fine for Cookie for coming. Right, when you make needle felting things, they're not toys, okay? because they have got wires and stuff in them, they are mainly sort of ornaments. They're not really meant for kids to play with. And if you haven't got wires in them, then you know, obviously they're safer. You can make these kind of things without wires. Right, that's 2 legs done. It looks a bit weird at the moment. As you can see, it does look a bit strange, but you'll be able to bend his legs the directions that you want. Okay, so I'm just going to cover the other legs. Hopefully you'll start looking a bit more like a spider rather than I don't know what he looks like at the moment. I'm not sure. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to move his other leg out the way, otherwise I'm going to end up covering his leg. Catching, go watch you don't touch all the legs together when you're needling. Or you could end up with a funnier looking spider than the one I've got, which is pretty difficult because he's a bit of a weird looking thing. But again, it's a bit of fun, you know. I'm not taking myself too seriously. I'm not selling them or anything. They're just a bit of a decoration for the kids, hang in the bedrooms or whatever. They look quite good when they've got a thread on them, especially if you just pricked myself. Especially when you've got like if you use fishing wire or something and it's sort of quite clear, then you can't see the wire. That looks good because then obviously it does look like it's hanging properly. I'll just stab my finger. Got a bit of hair too. Nice. Anyway, that's 3 legs done. That's the trouble when you do spiders. They're quite time consuming because of the legs, but he's looking a bit more like a spider. You can see. Okay, I'm going to do the next leg now. You can always go over the legs again as well if you think they're not quite right. The more you stab them, the harder they get. Okay. Right, going to do the 4th leg now. Can you share my stream out? I'm going to try and share my stream out if I can. If it will help, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. But anyway, if my mother-in-law was here, she was really good at felting. She would tell me all the things I'm doing wrong. Still a bit of a learner. I am just doing it for fun though. I don't sell them or anything. It's just a hobby. It's just a chance for me to do something creative because I do like doing sort of those kind of stuff as well. And it is quite therapeutic with the stabbing and stuff. It does make it quite therapeutic. You can even imagine you're stabbing someone. That sounds mean. I don't mean that. Oh God, Steph, you know what I mean. Hopefully. Oh God, I can't believe I just said that. Mind you, little needle that ain't going to do much good, is it? Anyway, It's quite therapeutic because yes, prodding and stabbing. Right, I'm nearly done the third leg. Put a bit too much needle felting on this one. A bit more felt on this one, so I've had to pull a bit off. But, so practice makes perfect. I am still a bit of a beginner. Right, it's got 4 legs now. There you can see. The legs might be a bit on the long side. But they look quite good when he's hanging upside down. Right, got 4 more legs to do. I need a bit more wool. This leg looks like it could do with being slimmed down a bit more. It's a bit on the fat side. No comment, eh? Put it this way, my spider hasn't got even shaped legs, right? It has its legs, right, are all different lengths and sizes, but it can be hanging off the ceiling, so no one's going to notice, are they? If they look really closely. The only one probably notice is my son Logan, because he's a bit of a perfectionist and everything has to be perfect. But yeah. We won't go there. Oh, this one's probably a bit better. See, the more you do, the better you get. You get the hang of twiddling it round the wire. See, this one's probably better. Apart from he's got a fat foot, but I'm gonna twizzle it up a bit more and stab it and see what happens. Hopefully it will get a bit thinner. I think I need needles looking a bit on the bent side too. Right, Nia, we have 5 legs done now. Oh dear. Right, when you get in there, as you can see, I want to go the other way. But then I think, that's better. That's it. Oh, he's looking quite good actually. Oh, need some more wool. He's not looking bad. We've got 3 more legs to do. This one's got Batman, so I've got to be careful with that one. Right, gonna wrap the wool around again. And then take it from there. So that's it. Right, gonna give it a bit of a poke up again. That's it. That's you stab the wool into its body, and then the leg will stay on better. Okay. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is wrap the wool around the wire leg, so I get a leg. Okay. I'm going to turn the end over on the wire so it's not sharp. Okay. I'm going to pull off the excess if it will let me. If not, I'll have to cut it. Usually it pulls off all right. That's it. and then I've got to stab it again. Just going to give it a stab, just so the wire attaches itself. Like that. Okay. Right, we've got two. Oh, got two more legs to go, and then we'll have lift off, and then we'll be able to do the bit more fancier bits. I don't know what colour I think I'll have to give him red eyes, otherwise I don't think they're going to show up. Or I could make him friendly and give him some blue eyes. I don't know. Maybe Mandy could help me out. I'd better Mandy to give him blue eyes or red eyes. Make him friendly. Could give him green eyes, like me. I expect Mandy's got blue eyes. There he has 6 legs. Okay, got 2 more legs to do. And then we can make sure that he is in sort of, that his legs are roughly the same length. That don't really matter. Not really. I don't think it really matters. Right, I'm going to attach that leg, that bit, onto his posterior. I'm going to wrap all around again like that. Okay. Just like that. Fold over the end so it's not sharp, and then that all around like that. We keep wrapping, and then gonna stab it, give it poke with my needle, felt needle. Okay. Like that. And then we have we only need 1 more leg. So I need a bit more black. So I've got a bit more black. Do this, and I dibble the last leg and wrap it round. And to make sure it's secure, you put the thread into his backside so the leg will stay on. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wrap the wool around the wire again. Okay, turn the end of the wire over at the end, and then just wrap it round. And I'm just going to bung it and make sure that the wool is attached to itself. Sorry, I'm looking at my children. Okay, now I've got some extra wool, so I'm just going to put that into the back of the spider. Like that. Sorry, some come out. I'm concentrating. Anyway, right now we should have 8 legs, and we have. Right now, so now you have the spider shape. Okay, now it's up to you what you do next. You can, as the legs are bendable, you can bend the legs however you want. All right. Okay. Now I'm not sure what colour eyes to give it. I'm not sure whether to give it red eyes or to give it blue eyes or green eyes, so it doesn't look quite so scary. I am going to give it a couple of pinches at the front. So what I'm going to do is just get a bit of black wool again. I'm just going to fold it in half till you get like a little point. I think I might have to go and put the light on. It started getting dark. Hold on a second. Just going to go and put the light on if I can get it. That's any better. Hopefully it is.
Can I show my back, please? Online. Yeah, but can I show you my back? Can I show you my back? Yeah. Oh, wait.
I'll make the spider, so are we having red eyes or green eyes or blue eyes? Green eyes. Green eyes or red eyes? Right, I've been told got to have green eyes or red eyes. Okay, alright, I folded over my little bit of wool. This is what I'm going to make the pinchers doing.
My mum?
Mummy's on.
Did you forget Bradley wanted to show you something?
Yeah, but I'm online. He's going to have to wait, isn't he?
Mum said you're going to have to wait.
Yeah. Hiya! Come in. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're well and doing fine. I'm making a Halloween spider out of felting. I'm just about to do his pinchers, but I'm trying to attach to his face. And then I just spoke to my kids and they said they've got to have either red eyes or green eyes. So it's raining quite hard at the moment. I don't know about what it's like here. Hiya, Cha-Cha. I don't know if you say that. If I have pronounced your name wrong, I apologise. I am dyslexic and I do struggle pronouncing names. So bear with me if I have said it wrong. But welcome to my live stream. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way in or the way out. I don't go out yet. Anyway, there's my spider. Can you see? You can see. Yeah. Right. I'm not sure about his pinchers, whether they look like pinchers or whether actually that looks better. I think I needed pushing in a bit more. Need slightly pointing. Oh, hello, friend of Jeff's. If anybody that's a friend of Jeff's is a friend of mine, because Jeff is an amazing supporter. Been friends with him for a long while now. And he's amazing. He's one of my best friends. I have another one of my greatest friends on here, Mandy. She is another amazing supporter. She's not just my YouTube supporter, though. Mandy and Jeff are actually my friends. I actually consider them as my friends, even though I've never met them. You know, they're a lovely people, and I really appreciate their support that they give me. I'm making a spider for Halloween for my son. Got a couple of odd bits hanging down. You can see him. But he's made out of needle felting, which is wool, okay, and you poke it with your needle and make objects out of it. Anyway, my kids, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what colour eyes do you reckon I should give him. Shall I give him green eyes or red eyes? I think perhaps because it's Halloween, maybe we should give him red eyes. What do you reckon? I need some info. What do you reckon, peeps? It's raining quite hard here at the moment. Just gonna make his body a little bit more bulbous. It's a little bit on the flat side. It's raining hard. What's the weather like where you are? Is the weather good? That's the trouble with living in England. We do get some grotty weather, but then again, mustn't complain because could have worse. You know, can't have it always, can you? Sometimes. But we do get quite a bit of rain every year. That's better. I think it looks better now. You see him? I think his legs might be a bit long. I might cut his legs. I don't know. Cut his legs down just a little bit, maybe. What do you reckon? Oh, hello, Jeff. Right, I'm in the middle of making a spider made out of my needle felting for my son. As you can see him. Yeah, but we're not sure. I'm not sure about his eyes and how long his legs are. He's got quite long legs, but they are bendable because they're on wires. They are bendable, so you can bend them about a bit. So, but I'm not sure whether to give him green eyes or red eyes. I wonder, what do you reckon? Let me know what you think. Let me know what colour eyes I should give him. And I think I need to sort out his legs a little. Make sure they're sort of, I think they're quite sort of similar lengths. I think they just need to be bended down a little bit, maybe. What do you reckon? a bit better now, doesn't he? I've just been talking about you, Jeff. What a wonderful supporter you are. And I said we've been friends for quite a long while. And even though I've not met you, you're like a really good friend. And yeah, we try to help each other out when we can. So, which I think that's what it's all about. You know, us small YouTubers need to stick together and help each other out. And we all want sort of the same sort of things. We all need to stick by each other and help each other out and, you know, show our support to each other. Yeah, okay, sometimes life gets in the way and, you know, people are busy, people are working and you can't be in all live streams and all, you know, but I do try to replay them if I don't. It's looking quite spooky now, look. I stabbed my finger again now. It's quite sharp, this needle, but it is quite therapeutic because you stab your little your whatever you're making, right? And it is quite therapeutic. So if you're a little bit stressed, you can stab your whatever you're making. So I'm making a spider because it's nearly Halloween and the son said he'd like a spider. I think he wants to scare his sister with it. Because she don't like spiders. Well, neither do I. But things like that don't bother me because they're not real. But then I might put him on a string and then he might look a bit more realistic. I'm going to put him a bit of fishing wire, I think. I think he'd look good in a bit of fishing wire because you won't see the wire. So he'll actually look like he's sort of hanging. I think that could look quite good. But can you let me know what colour eyes? Right, it's got to be either green or red. Can I have a voting? Can you vote? Vote. What colour eyes do you want me to do the spider? And then I might do a pumpkin afterwards. But my spider needs some eyes. But it's quite good. It's not, yeah. I think Lo's gonna like him. Yeah. Moping so. If I say he's got bendy legs, so you can put his legs wherever you want, which is quite cool. I think he'll like that. So we don't get any red eyes. Yeah, good. I reckon so, Jeff. It'd be a bit more Halloweeny, wouldn't he, if he had red eyes? Yeah, I think so. Who else we've got to? Mandy gonna vote? Don't Mandy? 6 people in. 6 people. Can you give me thumbs up, please? And can you tell me what colour eyes to do my spider? I made a spider. It's not real. It won't be able to visual. I made a spider out of needle felting, which is wool, and you have a needle felt needle. This one's a bit bent actually. I must have bent it when I was stabbing my spider. I need to change my needle. I've also made his legs wire, so I've put wire through him and then wrapped the wire in the black wool. Okay, right. Looks like I'm going to give him red eyes. The colour's not really red. It's more like I don't know. Might be right. Might be. What do you reckon? We'll try it. We're only going to need a little bit. So I've got a little bit. I'm going to put it into a bowl. So I'm just going to screw it into a ball. Okay, to get like a ball shape. I'm not sure whether this red's. We'll try it. I do have some brighter red if this red's a bit dark. I think this one might be a bit big too. I'm going to roll up 2 balls. So I've got another bit, and I'm just going to wiggle it around in my fingers till it makes a ball. Just makes a little red ball. So if you can hear my children, they're playing Fortnite. That's all the. And then we're gonna. Right, I'm gonna attach one and see what it looks like, and then you can let me know what you thinks. I think I'll do one. I'll do one eye, and you can tell me if you think it's all right, or whether it might need a bit of a brighter red. Do get carried away when they play Fortnite. Alright, what you reckon? Can you see? I don't know if you can see. Can you see? And that's red enough? Oh, that's quite good. I'll put the other one in and see what it looks like. You can always take them out again if we're not sure. Just watch I don't stab my finger because I've already done that 3 times now. I do really need to change my needle. Might be a good idea. I have Jeff on Facebook, so that's my children. What do you think? I'm not sure. What do you think? I'm going to push him in a little bit more. Turn him a little bit more enclosed into his eye rather than sticking out too much. Because I think at the moment they don't look like they're attached to his. And that's better. See what you think. No, I'm not so sure whether they're a little bit on the dark side. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. I'll say we'll hang it. Hang it from a thread. I think it'll look quite good. I'm not sure about his pinchers. I think they could done with being a little bit more pointed. I think I might give them a bit more of a needle up. I'll try one of my other and get a different needle up because that one's rubbish. Let's see if this make it a bit thinner. So I think then perhaps a little bit on the fat side. So I'm just gonna try and make his pinchers look a bit thinner, not quite so. Got to stick it out a bit. That's any better. What do you reckon? Oh dear, things we do for our children. So I don't really look at many spiders. I'm not even sure if the pinchers. I'm not sure about the pinchers. What do you reckon? I'm not sure if I like them. Keep wiggling them about, sorry. Don't know. I'm not sure. I think we might have to get the kid to have a look, see what he thinks. He's the expert. Poor little spider. I could do with got all these bits of wire on it everywhere. I'm not the most tidiest of crafters. I do tend to make a bit of a mess. I'm just gonna shape him a little bit better, and then I think and I think he's look a bit better. So I'm not sure about his pinchers on the front of his head. I'm not even sure. Do they all spiders have pinchers? Don't know. Oh, that's better. That's what you needed. You needed a bit more of a shove in, I think. That's better. Ooh. Oh dear, I think the kids will like it. I'm gonna put him on a thread, and then he can hang. Then he can hang up then, and sort of hang from a web. So that'll make him look a bit better, I think. And I expect Logan will probably play around with his legs a bit more because they're wired, and he probably want to stick him in a certain way. You know what they're like. Yeah. Yeah, he's not bad. He's needs a bit of pulling about, but I think he's quite good. I think the kids will like him. So I'm going to do a pumpkin next. Just a bit more simple because you haven't got all this wire in when you do a pumpkin. It's sort of much simpler. So I did do one last year when I made a ghost. I can show you how to do another one of them if you want me to. Let me know if you'd like me to show you that. I'm going to put the spider over here for now. And yeah, he looks quite good. I think Logan will like him. I'm just going to clear my mat because at the moment it's got black thread on it. And then hello to all. Yeah, hello all my friends. Thank you all for coming. Much appreciated. You'll give me a thumbs up and maybe share me out if you wouldn't mind. I'm just doing a bit of needle felting, Halloween needle felting. You'll more like make friends if you're not friends already. If there's something you would like to ask me, then please go ahead. Right, I've got some orange wool now. This one's quite rough, so this would be classed as sort of the stuffing of the pumpkin. Okay, I'm not going to make it too big, so I've sort of broken that in half. Now I'm just going to fold in the edges, right, and make a sort of ball shape, okay, to get the right sort of shape of the pumpkin, and then I'm going to stab it, and this will get the sort of shape that I want. Okay. Thank you all for coming. It's much appreciated. Appreciate all your support and all your help. You know, I do really appreciate it. It's much appreciated. I thought rather than do a silent live stream, I did want to do some needle felting. So I thought, oh, we'll see. We'll do some needle felting on live and see how it goes. See what a mess I can make of it. Rather than having a silent live stream. Everyone's quite busy at the moment, and I'm in my house. They're all quite happy. The kids are playing on the Xbox. My daughter's upstairs, probably watching YouTube or something. She's not watching me because I'm her mother, but she's probably doing something like that. And the old man's not feeling too great, so he's got a bit of a headache, so he's probably lying down. So I thought, well, everyone's quite happy. I will. But I made a sort of an orange ball. Okay. Okay. All I'm going to do is just cover it in some brighter orange. Okay, because this is quite a rough textured orange. I'm hoping I've got enough. Actually, I might just see if I can find some more. We'll see. Anyway, I'm just going to pull bits off, and I'm just going to cover my ball in the brighter orange. Okay, just going to push the ball in using my needle. Okay, just keep. The more you poke it with the needle, the sort of harder. Oh, that sounds really bad. The harder the object gets, and rolling it in your hands also helps. I'm doing fine, thank you. I am trying. You know, I'm no what do you call it? What do you call it when people like do this? Oh, my brain's gone. I ain't got brain sometimes. No, I haven't got brain sometimes. When you commentary, when you sort of and explaining things, I do have a bit of trouble doing that too. Being dyslexic, sometimes my tongue runs away with me, and I don't make a lot of sense. So I apologise if I sometimes talk a load of waffle. But yeah. I just thought I fancied being a bit creative rather than just sitting talking. I'm sort of, you know, doing something as well. And the kids like Halloween, even though it's going to be cancelled this year. There's going to be no real trick or treating or anything like that this year, I think, because of Corona. It sort of messed it all up. And it's a shame because it obviously falls on a Saturday. So it would have been really good, but never mind. Wasn't meant to be. That's what I say. Things are meant to be. It obviously wasn't meant to be this year. So we'll make up for it another time. You know, things can only get better. That's what I keep thinking. But it just seems to be taking a long while, doesn't it? You know. But the kids do enjoy Halloween. They enjoy all the dressing up and, you know, the trick or treating. I think they just enjoy the candy more than anything, which they can. I mean, I've still bought them sweets and stuff. So they, I was planning on doing a sort of a Halloween sort of style dinner. So they will have a few treats even if we can't go to a party or can't go trick-or-treating, there will be other things we can do that will make it fun. And we'll probably watch a family Halloween film. It won't be anything scary until they go to bed. Do you lot like a Halloween? What I'm making? But I'm making a pumpkin. It's made out of wool. Okay, it's all needle felting. And at the moment I'm making a pumpkin, so I've got like a ball shape. I'm covering it in. Hello, Carlo. Hello, my friend. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're fine. I've covered it in orange wool, and then I will shape it and give it a stalk and that, and it'll make a pumpkin. At the moment it's a bit of a funny shape. I've got to shape it a bit better. Hello, Carlo. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Make friends with people if you ain't made friends already. It's my children, if you can hear them. They're playing Fortnite. They're quite noisy. Oh dear. I do get a bit carried away when they're playing that. But I would guess that keeps them quiet, but it doesn't. It makes them more noisy. But I'm just stabbing me felting ball. Okay, because the more you stab it with your needle, the harder it will get, the sort of more dense the ball will get. Okay, so make sure you've covered. I think I'm going to be all right with. I'm not sure if I had enough orange wool, but I think I'm going to be fine. Just going to stab it a bit more. You can get this needle's a 3-needle one. You've got 3 needles in one, so you're stabbing it 3 times, makes it a little bit easier. You can get even more elaborate tools, and then you have a 1-needle stabber. That's for when you're working a bit more intense in one place, like the eyes, and if you're doing a mouth or you're putting fancy bits on, that makes it easier because you have more control over it because it's just one. I've got a couple of little ball patches, so I'm just going to put on a little bit more wool, and then I will show you what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I must admit, I always used to like Halloween. My mum was quite creative as well. She used to make us masks and stuff out of paper mache. I remember one year her making me a witch's mask out of paper mache, and it was really, really good. I even scared the neighbour. She oh dear. But you do get some people that don't like Halloween. I mean, I just class it a bit of fun. Don't take it seriously. It's just fun. You know, just time to have a bit of fun. Oh, got a bit of a ball patch there too. I'm going to give it a bit more of a stab there. I think I might have to put a bit more wool around that bit. Right. Try not to have. Yeah, I mean, Halloween's. I think kids that like Halloween, you know, they like dressing up and stuff like that. you know, say don't take it seriously. It is just fun. You know, but obviously this year Halloween isn't going to be quite like it usually is, but it doesn't mean we can't have a bit of fun. We'll probably watch Hotel Transylvania with some popcorn or something like that, or The Addams Family with some popcorn and some sweets, and you know, a bit of Coke and cola. I've made my orange bowl. Now I'm going to shape it a little bit. I'm going to give it a bit of an indent in the top, okay, because that's where the stalk's going to go. So I've just pushed the top in a little bit, okay, so it's a little bit more of a bulbous shape. Right, so yeah, as you can see, I've just pushed the top in. All right, so I can put my stalk in. Okay, going to do a green stalk. Go to the darkish green, I think. Right, yeah, should do this colour. I think I'll do a bit of, I think I'll do dark green. Right, I've got a bit of green. Probably won't need that much because it's surprising how much the wall goes quite a long way. You only really sometimes only need a little bit. So I've got me green wall, but I'm gonna, because there's no way I'm gonna need that much. So I've just pulled off a little bit. I'm just gonna fold it in half, so I get like that, and then fold the ending again so it's not got a frayed out bit. So it's sort of like that. And then I'm gonna stab it and make it a little bit shorter too. Folded it in half again actually because it was a bit long, so I folded it in half again, so now I've only got a little short one. Okay, and I'm going to stab it and make a stalk. So I hope everybody's well, doing fine. Not done this kind of thing before. I just thought I'd give it a try. I've seen people doing painting and that online, on live, and obviously I have seen people do cooking and stuff online. Obviously you are put on the spot a bit because if something goes wrong, then obviously with drawing and stuff, you are everyone can see that you've done a mistake, which I don't think is a bad thing because we all make mistakes. We're all human, and artists and people that cook, we all make mistakes. We all burn things. We all, you know, put a bit of paint in the wrong place, etc. So, but obviously you are put yourself on the spot a bit and hope that it turns out all right. And if it doesn't, you just go, I'm really sorry. You know, it's the first time I've done anything like that, and then probably never do it again. But we've all got to learn from experiences, haven't we? I say, and nobody's perfect. I don't care what you say. We all make mistakes. That is how we learn. Right, I'm going to roll that little stalky fingers up. I've made like a little stalk. Like you can see, it's a bit. I'm just going to pop it in the top of my pumpkin, and I'll show you what it looks like. And then it will look. So what you do now is you just push your stalk into your little round orange pumpkin, okay? Stab a stalk in. Okay. Yep. And then we're just going to shape our pumpkin a little bit more, making it a little bit more bulbous here. So I'm going to sort of stab it a little bit more around the top. Alright, just to shape it a little bit more. That's better. And then I'm going to put, with my needle, I'm just going to put some lines in it. Okay. Don't know whether you would like me to give it a Halloween face, or shall I leave it like a pumpkin? You want it to look like a carved pumpkin or one that hasn't been carved. Just gonna just shape it a little bit better. At the moment it looks a bit rounded. I want it to look a bit more bulbous around the edges. Okay. Right, sorry I stopped talking. Got a bit distracted with me pumpkin. As you can see. So I'm not sure if you want me to. Would you like me to give it some look like a carved pumpkin, or I mean you can shape it still. It will. It's, you know, play around with it. The more you play around with it, the better it will get. Okay, but it's quite cute. Little pumpkin. All right, but say could shape it a little bit better. I'm going to shape it. Try and make it a little bit more of a bulbous shape rather than surround, because pumpkins ain't round, as we know. Oh, my kids are having a fit now. It's a bit better. Alright, now if you want to put lines in it, so I'm stabbing myself, either get a darker orange, which I'm pretty sure this one is, and then you can just put some lines in it so it looks like it has the veins of the pumpkin, which is what I'm just going to do now. Okay, thank you all for coming. I'm just going to tidy up that bit. Okay. Yeah, so this just makes it look a bit more, you're giving it a bit of detail, but you don't have to. It's still quite cute without it, you know. You don't need to, oh, it's alive. You don't need to give it loads of details unless you really want to. Entirely up to you. But this just makes it look like it's got the veins of the pumpkin. So you've got, so you can see, let me see. Yeah, so you've got the sort of lines of the pumpkin. Yeah, just going to put in a couple more. Just makes it look a bit more detailed. But just use a slightly dark orange, or you can use a brown if you haven't got a slightly light dark orange, but whatever you've got available, you know. I was lucky because my mother-in-law gave me all of her wool because she decided she wouldn't do it anymore. So, but when I first started doing it, I had very little equipment. I have one needle and a silly little mat and very small amount of wool. So, you know, you can make good at smaller stuff too. You don't need to have loads of equipment to make it fun. You can make anything out of anything. And I've made snowmen and stuff like that, which are very cute, just out of a bit of white wool. Don't need a huge amount again. And then I've hanged them on the Christmas tree and they look really cute. I've made some for my friends as well, and my mum has some, and my sister has a robin hanging in a car because she likes robins. And then we have a pumpkin. Okay, and it's up to you if you want to make it into, if you want to give it eyes, or you want to make it into a carved pumpkin. Thank you for staying. I much appreciate it. Thank you. Do appreciate all your help, everybody. Could sing a Halloween song, but I'm not very good at don't really know that many. I know what was we singing? We were singing, yes, was it yesterday, day before? Oh, I can't remember. We did have, because I made a Halloween remix, just for a bit of fun. I like playing around with music and stuff and writing lyrics and things like that. And we were listening to some Halloween songs because the kids all like that kind of thing. And we were listening to Thriller and the Monster Mash. We did the mash. Did the Monster Mash, the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. We were listening to that. Can't remember what else we were singing. There was some funny songs that I couldn't even remember. There was a few that, you know. There was one about, weird song. Something about, that's what it is. I heard the witch doctor was in love with you. And then the witch doctor told me what to do. Bing bang, ding ding dang, walla walla bing bang. Now, what's all the ding dang, walla walla bing bang all about? Please tell me, because I really don't get it. Why would the witch doctor tell you to bing bang, walla walla bing bang, or whatever it is? Bing bang, walla walla bing bang. I don't think that's right, is it? No. Bong bang, wing bang bang, ding bong, ding on bing bong. I don't think that's right. But all I know, it's got a lot of bing bangs and bottles and bangs and bings and all that in it. And it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But never mind, It hasn't particularly got a lot of words either. It just sort of, I told the witch doctor I was in love with you, bing, bing, boom. And then the witch doctor told me what to do. Hello, Jen. How are you? Thank you for coming. Welcome to my live stream. I've just made a little pumpkin out of my felting, my wool, and me needles. Okay, there's me little pumpkin. See, I just put a few details in. You can, I say, give him some eyes and a mouth if you want to, but I'm not sure whether to do that or not. What do you reckon? Let me know what you think. If you want me to try to give it some eyes, then I will give it a try. I'm so pleased you like it. Yeah, just a little pumpkin. He's very cute. I've made just making sure that he's, and then we're done. So I'm not sure if you want me to give him Halloween Halloween eyes or anything like that, then let me know. Okay, that's the pumpkin done. I also made a scary spider for my son. We're going to hang him from the ceiling on a bit of fishing wire and see if we can scare his sister. She doesn't like spiders, neither do I, but anyway. So I've done a pumpkin, right? I'm going to show you how to make. I've just got to clean me pillow, otherwise all the colours mix together. Okay, and then I'll show you how to make a ghost, even though I've done that on one of my videos. It's obviously a year old, so just want to make sure I've got no colours in my pillow, because otherwise it will end up spoiling the white. Why did they hide that? I don't know why they held that. Nick Funky Chanel rug, that sounds cool. I'm not very good at knitting. Knitting's not my strong point. I used to crochet when I was younger, but now I do lots more sort of. I do sort of cakes, and I do card making. I have done tie dyeing, needle felting. I've done jewellery making. I have tried a bit of everything, and I also done painting and drawing as well. So yeah, I do like doing a bit of everything. I'm gonna put my green. I don't think I need green now. I'm gonna need some more black. Do his eyes. I'm not sure if I have a thread with me either. I might have to go and get a needle and thread to show you how to wire him up. Right. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to make a ghost. I'm just going to go and get a needle thread and some more white felting, more white wool. I'll be back in 1 sec. I'm going to get a bit far. It's white and not pretty. Clean. Probably white. Yeah. Right, I have me white. I've got me white wool. Just going to see if I can find a needle and thread. And I'm not doing my stuff. No, maybe I need to get that out of the sewing box. One here. How much? That. Nope. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I don't know where the thread is, so I'll just show you how to make a ghost. Right. Okay. But I have some white wool now. I have some white stuff. Now, with ghost, all you need to do is just make like a flat. This white stuff's a bit weird actually. We'll try it. Some of the wool's better than others. Again, it all depends on the quality of the wool. But if you can get wool that you just use for stuffing, okay, so it's not meant for particularly making anything with. Okay, so I have like white wool. I'm gonna make it into sort of a circle, okay, and I'm gonna stab it and make it into a flat circle. All right, I'm gonna layer it up I'm going to give it a good prod up. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for staying. It's much appreciated. Right, give it a stab up with your needles. Right, I say this kind of crafting is very therapeutic. It is good for stress, bit of anxiety if you're a little bit uptight, because you can take your anger out on it a bit, but you know what I mean. Right, now I have sort of a flat piece now, can you see? Right, I'm just going to make it a little bit of a better shape, okay, and then I'll show you how we make it into a ghost. You don't want it a particularly completely round. I mean, I'm not being funny with ghosts are not round, are they? Well, you know what I mean. So, but we want it quite nice and flat. I haven't been sure about this bit of wall, but it should be okay. Okay, and we got like a flat circle now. Now what we do, we get another piece of the white and we make it a circle. So we roll it up into a ball and then we stab it so it ends up into like a ball. All right, so prod it with your needles until it's in a ball shape. Keep bringing the wool in. Okay, so you've got like a ball. All right, and you end up with like a little white ball. All right, then what we do next, we the white flat piece that we made, we're going to stick over the ball. So we're going to put this white bit over this bit, okay, and then what we do now is we just get our little needle. We don't want a big needle, we want just the one needle, and we just push the top flat part into the ball shape. Okay, need to make it a little bit more bulbous so it looks like a, so grab it like that and then stab it. Mind you don't stab yourself, because like I say, I have stabbed myself a few times today. It does hurt. So watch what you're doing, because the needles are sharp. And then what happens is this, the part that you put over the top attaches itself to the piece that you've just put over it. So you've ended up with the bowl inside of the bit that you flattened. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna, I've stabbed myself, told you be careful. I'm just going to flatten the edges out a bit more. Now you should end up with a sort of this sort of shape. Now, okay, needs to be a little bit longer, so I'm just going to add a little bit more wool, because it is a little bit on the short side. This wool isn't the greatest of wool, but never mind. Shouldn't blame the equipment, they say, shouldn't they? It's the person that's making it. Anyway, I'm just going to make it a little bit longer so it hangs down a little bit better, because at the moment it isn't hanging like I want it to. So I've just attached another little bit of wool to the other part, and it just makes it a better shape. Okay, and then you've got I'm making a ghost out of needle felting, okay? But at the moment I'm just building up the bit that goes around the edge of the ghost, because at the moment it's a bit on the flat side. Not flat side, it's not quite long enough, but I keep stabbing myself, which isn't clever. I've got to watch I don't get blood on him, haven't I? Because otherwise you... Right, now this bit at the top needs to be a bit more flatter. So I'm gonna push it, make a sort of a ball, and then I'm going to stab around the ball. So I get this bit here is going to be the top of the ghost, and then the bit that hanging down is going to be his floating piece. Okay? Stab myself, sorry. So I'm just gonna prod around the top of the ghost's head to define where the ghost's head is. Hope you're okay, Maya. I stabbed myself again. I've got to mind my fingers. I have got a habit of stabbing myself. But I say it's good relieving, stress relieving, this felting. It is good stress relieving. I'm just going to make that side a little bit longer because it is a little bit short, like I said. And I'm not sure about this wall. And then what you can do then is put it on fishing wire and hang it up, and it does look quite cute when it's finished. So you end up... Got blood on him. No, I haven't. I thought it's a bit of black. Oh no, it's got a bit of... Get rid of that. Oh dear. Yeah. So he's got a flowy bit that hangs from his head. It doesn't matter if it's see-through because obviously he's a ghost. He wouldn't be solid white. So I've made him slightly thinner and then dense, but you can experiment, just have a bit of fun. Yeah, you lucky woman, happy birthday. It's Maya's birthday. She went to Vegas. I wish I had come to Vegas with you. When all this quarantine rubbish is finished, maybe we can meet up in Vegas. I do like Vegas. It'd be lovely to meet some of my friends. I reckon we could have a bit of a giggle. Definitely. What do you reckon? I reckon we could have a bit of a laugh. But yeah, I do. I hope you had a lovely time. Where did you stay in Vegas? What hotel did you stay in? Which one did you stay in? It was, yeah, it would. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it, to meet up? Yeah, it'd be great. How lovely would that be? If we could. You stayed at the Bellagio, right? I've been in the Bellagio, but I haven't stayed in it. I've seen the fountains and everything, and we were there the year that it's set fire, but we missed the fire. We were, but it was the same year that it set fire. That was quite a shame. But we've stayed in. We've stayed. They had a beautiful full fee. Ah, yes, because they do all those flowers in the Bellagio. They in the blinking hell, conservatory, innit? I think they call it. They do all these pretty flowers, and they are stunning, amazing, and they usually have a theme. But you had a full theme. When I was there, we had a Chinese theme, which was rather nice. And then I can't remember what I had the year before we went. I've been twice the year before. Right, this is me ghost shape. Okay, so as you can see now, it has like a ring around the top, so it has like a shape head. It has a head. Yeah, I've stayed in the Trump the first time I went, which was beautiful. They don't have any casino or anything like that. It was my husband's 40th, so didn't want anything too noisy. So, and as we hadn't been there before, so I decided to try the Trump, and it was lovely. And then the year later, we decided to go back again, and we stayed in the Encore, which was beautiful. I did enjoy the Encore. So anyway, right, that's that part done. I'm going to give him some. He's cooking a Philly cheese steak. Oh my god, where's mine? Oh my god, he's cooking it. Philly cheese steak sub. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. Yum. Yeah, we'll. Oh my god, make me feel hungry now. Oh dear. I think I preferred the Encore to the Trump, even though Trump was a beautiful hotel. But yeah, definitely want to go back. Loved it when I become famous. Anyway, that's the ghost. I'm not going to give him eyes now, so I've got the black. Oh, I've got the black out already. No, I haven't. I've been quite tired. I put it away at exchange. But I've got some black. I'm going to give him 2 eyes and then a ooh, I think. Maybe. We'll do his eyes first. So what I've got to do is just a little black bit of black, and I've rolled it into a little ball. I'm going to do 2 of them, and that'll be his eyes. Again, these are quite good because you can hang these up. These things, these items that I've made, and they do look quite cool hanging up. You can feather them up. So I'm just going to put some eyes, an ooh eye. I'm not sure if I'm going to put an ooh. I'm going to see. Might just put eyes and see what it looks like. Yes, it is stunning. The decor and everything is so beautiful. I was a bit, put it bluntly, I was a bit gobsmacked how amazing the hotels are. I mean, I've stayed in a 5-star hotel before for my honeymoon, but it wasn't as lovely as the hotels in Vegas. They are something else. Amazing. I actually felt important, even though I'm not, and I haven't got any money. But I felt it was, yeah, everybody feels quite equal in Vegas. I think, I mean, obviously there's some very wealthy people that are spending lots and lots of money. I don't really gamble. I have a go on the slots. I'm a bit scared. I do play poker online, but I'm a bit scared to go on the poker tables because I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, you have the ghost. Now what I'm going to do is put a string on him, and you can hang him up, and then he'll move around. Okay. I'm gonna flatten out a few bits, because he has got a couple of bumps in his front part of his body. I don't really like that, so I'm just gonna try to flatten that bit out a bit. It's not quite so bumpy. And then I'm gonna see if I can find some thread. I want to thread up me other bits that I've done, because I do think they look. I tell you what does look quite good. You could make them into a mobile, so you could have your ghost hanging from one part, and then your pumpkin you can hang, and you could make a mobile hanging from the ceiling. That would look really cool. Just an idea. And I have my spider, so you could make a mobile, and then when the wind catches them, they would obviously blow, and they would look really cool. I'm not sure whether to do my ghost with an ooh or not. No, I don't know. No, don't think so. Sometimes you look and go, oh, I don't know, but hiya, hi JC, welcome to my live stream. Shout out JC. Please give me a thumbs up on the way in. I'm just doing some Halloween crafts. I'm doing needle felting. I just made a needle felt ghost. Okay, I'm going to hang him up so he will catch the wind. Okay. And then I made a spider. Okay, doing the same thing. And then I made a pumpkin. So they would be nice if you could put them on a mobile and hang them from the ceiling. When the wind catches them, they would look really quite cool. There's obviously other things you can make. I'm just trying to think what other things I might consider making. That's sort of Halloweeny, that's not too complicated. Because I'm not no expert needle felting. I am still learning. It's just something I quite enjoy doing. It is quite stress relieving. It is quite therapeutic. All this like stabbing is quite therapeutic, Okay, so right, that's me ghost. And that's me spider and me pumpkin. I'm gonna see. It's quite cute. So I don't think he needs an I'm gonna try and put him nearer like that. An mouth. So yeah, it does have a line across him where I added bits to him. Don't really like that, but I might try and fray it out. See if I can get rid of that bit. Oh, that seems to be doing a trick. Don't want him to be too dense. I want him to be see-through, because obviously he is a ghost. You better see the light through him, which would be quite nice. So I've not made the felting very thick. Thank you, JC. Yeah, just thought the kids might enjoy a few. Halloween's obviously not going to be like it usually is, so I thought we'll do a few fun things, and they can hang them in their bedroom, or they can hang them wherever they like. But I think they'll quite like him. He's quite cute. But I'm going to see if I can make a bat. I'm going to have a mouthful of tea. I've got some black thread, black wool on it. And I'm going to see if I can find my thread so I can show you how to thread them up and what they look like when they're hanging up, because I do think they'll look quite cool once they're hanging up. I think that will obviously they catch the breeze or something like that, they're going to look quite cool. I do think. Sorry, I'm still podding around with me ghost. I think he's quite cute. I'm just get a mouthful of tea because my throat's going a bit dry. I might do another session later, maybe do it again, maybe show you how to make some Christmas ones. I've make snowman, and I've made Father Christmases and things like that too. Right, I'm going to get some black wool out. Okay, I'm going to see if I can make a bat. Now this will be the first time I've ever made a bat, so could be complete disaster. But like I say, with these things, when you do things live, when you're actually making stuff, things can go wrong. Because obviously it's live. Anyway, I've got my black material, I'm going to make his body first, so I'm just going to use some little rolled up pieces of wool, okay, to make his little body. So I'm going to... Hello! She passed on a spider. I made a spider especially for Logan to scare his sister. Did you see me pumpkin? Pumpkin's quite cute. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can make a bat. I've made a long sausage. I'm just going to give it a stab. Okay. There's someone coming. Mom. Hello. Yeah, so I made the spider to scare Nadine, because she doesn't like spiders, but then neither do I. Oh, good night. Thank you for coming, JC. I much appreciate it, darling. Hopefully, yeah, see you in the next stream. Thank you for coming. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Stay safe. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Right, I've done me long black bit. Okay, that's going to be his little body. I'm going to give him a little head. So all I'm going to do is just roll up a bit of felt, okay, into a ball, give it a stab, okay, and then we'll join it onto the sausage shape, okay, and then we will concentrate on the wings. I do think they might be quite complicated. Never made anything like that before, so nothing ventured, nothing gained, eh? Right. At the moment, it looks like that's what it looks like. So at the moment, I've got a sausage shape and a little ball, which is his head. Okay, and I'm just joining them together by stabbing them together. Logan is the water. Yeah, should have. Yeah, it is my fault. What's the matter? What? I don't know. I don't think you can at the moment, can you? I've got Logan asking me stuff. Is there things going on it? Oh, just wait a minute, little legs. Right. That's his body. Now, obviously, they have square ears, so I'm going to do his little ears. So again, you're only going to need a really small piece for this. Okay. and try and make it into a triangle shape as much as you can, and then stab it. So a bit like cat's ears, little triangles. Okay. Then, okay, I've got one. Okay, I'm going to attach that to his head. At the moment it doesn't really look like anything, I admit. Looks you don't really look like anything at the moment, I'm sorry, but he will do. Right, I'm just going to make the other ear. So I've not made one of these before, so this is all new. So it could end up coming out a complete disaster and looking, I don't know what, not looking like he's supposed to. We've all got these ideas. There is the trouble when you do live. You never know. Right, I'm just sticking on his other ear. I'm just joining it onto his little head. Now, he is quite small, so that makes it quite fiddly. Okay, so if you don't really like doing it fiddly, then perhaps make him a little bit bigger. At the moment, he looks a bit like a pussycat. See? Okay. Right, mine says hello to Jane. And I hope I don't speak too soon, but how do you miss your fingers with a needle? Yeah, I haven't. I've stabbed myself loads of times. You do try to keep them out the way as much as you can, but I have stabbed myself about 5 times since I've been online. So those things I've just made, yeah, I stabbed myself quite a few times making them. You have got to try and keep them out the way as much as you can, which is easier than done, but you know. Right, that's his little body. Can you see? It looks more like a body now, and not like, I don't know what he looked like before, but it is looking a bit more like a body. So yeah, right, that's his little body. Now we're going to do his wings. Now this is where it gets a bit more complicated, because I'm just going to layer the wool up. I'm going to move my needle away. I'm going to layer the wool up, okay, so it's into layers. Not sure whether to do both wings at the same time, or do one wing at a time. I'm just trying to work that one out. I think maybe I'll do both wings at the same time. So I've got this, okay, and I'm going to prod down the middle of it and make it into sort of like a bow shaped, okay, because a bit like a butterfly. It's going to have you've got to have, where's my other needle gone? Put a needle down somewhere and I can't find it. Just typical me. Anyway, I'll use this one for now. Anyway, I'm going to prod down the middle and it end up a bit like a butterfly wings, because you've got to end up with like a bow shape. If it behaves itself, a bit like a bow shape, okay, because that's where the back body's going to go, down the middle. Right, I'm going to shape the wings, obviously back shaped, but I'm going to stick the wings on to the back first before I shape the wings, so he's attached and I know where he's got to be. So I've attached the back just to those, it's hard to see, but I've attached the back to the bow shape, okay? And now I'm going to shape the wings. So I'm going to start stabbing the wings now, so they go a better shape, and they're a low, better shape, and they start sort of getting that sort of shape, like, you know, like Batman's wings, okay? Because at the moment, all they do look like, a moment, it just looks like he's got like aeroplane wings. Which is not what he's supposed to look like. Okay. What have I deleted? It says I've deleted. Oh, that's weird. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to move that black out of the way for a sec, and I'm going to stab me wings. But I have, like I say, I have stabbed my fingers many a times, as you can imagine. It is very difficult to make sure you've got your fingers out of the way, but it is very good. It's very stress relieving. Okay, so if you're a little bit uptight, a little bit stressed, needle felting is good for that. Okay, it is very good for stress. Right, I'm just going to try and shape the wings. So I'm going to push the needle upright and see if I can get like the triangle shapes into the wings. All right, which is easier said than done. Okay. Oh, what is wrong with my thing? Stupid. Anyway, what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to get a couple of like the points of the wings, which is, it's easier said than done. And I want to get that slopey effect too, which is not easy either, but we will get there. We will persevere. I'm just going to give wings a bit more of a shape onto the back. At the moment he's a bit, the wings are not stuck properly. It's better. Let me see. Just going to shape his wings a little bit better if I can, but he's got a bit of fluff in his face. I might give him some little red eyes. I'm just going to try and shape his wings a little bit better. I'm trying to find my other needle. This one's a bit bent. I'm going to get another needle out and see if I can shape him a little bit better. But what to do? Oh, I need to try and get the arches of the wings. We know when they go down to a point, like Batman's wings, if I can. So I need to try and shape them a little bit better. I'm trying to get the point in the corner of the wing. So, and then try and get that bit to do as it's told, which is not easy. It's got a mind of its own. It's better. Oh, thank you, Mia. Maya. Is it Maya or me? Maya, isn't it? Not Mia. It's Maya. Silly woman. Sorry. I say, being dyslexic, I do have trouble with names. Maya. I should know. Known you long enough now, haven't I? Right. Anyway, he's better now. As you can see, he has the bat wings. you can see the shape of the bat wings. Okay, again, I'm going to put some thread from the back of him, so he will fly. Just going to tidy that a little bit up there. I need to push him back in again a bit. It's Mia, yes, Mia. Got a lovely name, lovely person. How's your watch hours come along, Mia? I'm almost there. I'm quite excited. I only need 141 more. I think it was last time I checked. Are we? It's like Maya, but it's spelled Mia. Yeah, Mia. Yeah, it's a pretty name. I know. You're welcome, babes. You're more than welcome. She's a lovely lady. I don't know if you're friends with. I don't know who's left. Oh, 6 people in the house. Are we all friends with each other? Because whoever's here, all, you know, whoever's left in the room, you're all amazing people, and I love all of you. And you should all make friends. It's nice to have all friends all over the world. Yeah, so you're all really lovely. I feel really lucky to. He's quite cute. Look, I'm quite pleased with him because it was the first time I've made one of them. He's quite cute. What you thinks? Yeah, I am. I'm really close. So what about you? You still need. You can't need that many. You still need 2,000 hours. We're gonna have to work on your hours, babes. I can't see how though. Right. We're gonna have to work on your hours. I'm gonna have to watch some of your playlists, and we'll get some of those hours up. Definitely. But yes, I am very close. I am quite excited. That's why I thought I'd do another live stream. But I'm quite pleased with him. Do you think I should give him some little eyes? Hello, Caroline Hillbilly. Whoa, thank you for coming to my live stream. You're very welcome. I'm making Halloween decorations. At the moment, I've just made a bat. I'm not sure whether to give him. He's quite cute, isn't he? Look, I'm not sure whether to give him some little eyes. What do you think, everybody? Shall I give him some eyes? Let me know what you think. Let me know. Let me know. See, let me know. I'm not sure about giving him eyes. You know, look at him, go, oh, I don't know. Red eyes, yeah, I reckon so too. I'll give him some red eyes. Right, Caroline Hillbilly says I've got to give him red eyes. Shout out to Caroline Hillbilly. Are you all friends? Karen Hillbilly does amazing live streams. I'm very privileged to have him in my live stream. So if you're not friends with Caroline Hillbilly, then make friends, because say he does amazing live streams and he will help your channel out a lot. Okay. And he's a very nice man. And I feel quite privileged to have him in my live stream. Right, I'm going to give him some red eyes. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find some bright red rather than dark red. I have some dark red. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll try a bit dark. I've got a little bit of dark red. Yeah, red eyes. Yeah. I'm going to give him, got to make sure small enough, because otherwise, you end up with huge red eyes. They need such a small amount of, real small amount of red. And I'm going to stick it. Oh, yes, we like. Right, I'm going to give him, put his eye on, and I'll show you what he looks like. But yes, I think you're right. I think red eye does look pretty cool. Yeah. I'm just going to give him another one, because at the moment he's only got one eye. He's a pirate. It's very fiddly. Being so little, it's quite fiddly. So, but say thank you all for coming. Much appreciated. Hope you all had some fun. Just thought I'd do something a little bit different to normal live streams that I do. Thought I would do something a bit crafty and a bit more fun. I just said white eyes. I've given him red eyes. Look. Look. Give him red eyes. Ooh. I wonder if I should give him some fangs. Perhaps white fangs. Should I give him some fangs? Yeah. Let's have a try that. Don't really like this white though. This white's a bit fluffy. Thank you. You said it's awesome. Thank you very much. I haven't shown you the other bits I've made because you weren't here. I made a ghost. Ghost. Oh. I made a ghost, and I made a pumpkin and a spider. Right, I'm going to see if I can make him some little teeth, but it's very, very fiddly. But I do think he'll look quite cool with fangs. I'm going to give it a go. Let's try. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe he's so little. I don't want to give him too big of fangs. Boo, yeah, exactly. I'm going to try and... I said they would be quite nice as a mobile. If you hang them all up, go for a vampire. Yes, that's what I thought. I'm going for a vampire bat. Yes. Oh, yeah, this is good. You wait. I'm just having a bit of trouble because the teeth are very, very small. And, like, it's very, very fiddly. But I'm going for it. I'm going to try and give him some teeth. And it does. It does look good. I like it. I just want to make sure I've connected them properly. So you don't want them falling out. Oh, yes. Hold on. Just going to give that one just a little bit more of a stab. Because I can see it falling off. But I think that looks pretty cool. What do you think? I think that looks quite cute. I'm sure the kids will like it. But I think it'd be quite nice. I'm just going to give them a little bit more of a stab, just to make sure they don't fall off. I do think it'd be quite good if you made it into a mobile and had it hanging up, and when the wind catches it, they would all sort of move about and sort of fly around, which would look a bit better. Yeah. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with him. He's come out quite good, considering I've not made a bat before. Thank you. Considering I've not made a bat before, it is a new one on me. So I am quite chuffed with him. He's not bad. I do think the boys will like him. Hillbilly's got out his cross and his wooden stake. Yes. He's quite cute, isn't he? But yeah, I'm going to put him on some fishing wire. Or fishing, yeah, it is, isn't it? Fishing wire. Because it's clear, you won't be able to see it. So when they're hanging up, so my kids are trying to kill each other or something. When they're hanging up, they won't see the string or the wire because it'd be clear. So I think that'll look quite cool. So I'm quite chuffed with that. Yeah, it's about it. Right, so at the moment I've got a bat and a spider, and his spider's got movable legs, so his legs are all wired, so you can move his legs. Okay, so the legs are all bendable. Okay, he's quite cool. I'm going to hang him on a piece of wire too. Yeah, he looks good, Ned, doesn't he? I think he looks quite good. And then me pumpkin, and then me ghost. But I'm not really sure what else to make. What are any other suggestions? That's not too complicated. I'll go have a bit more of tea. Jeff said it's perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I think he's quite cute. I think they look quite cute hanging up on a bit of. I've got to find my fishing wire. I've got fishing wire. I think that'll look really cool because they won't see the wire, and then they'll get blown around in the wind. My daughter will. I think the best thing to do with the spider is to hang it outside her bedroom door. When she opens her door, she walks straight into him. I think that'd be really good. Yeah. I'll see if I can tape it. See if she'll probably grab herself. Bless her. Thank you. I am quite creative. It's one of and I'm not very good at a lot of other things. I have particularly intelligent, but I am quite creative. I do like making things and drawing and painting and doing like silly little things. That is one of the reasons I started YouTube, that I can do my artistic-y stuff, because it went a bit out the window after having children. Didn't have as much time, so decided to do YouTube. So I had some time for me, time to do some of my crafting stuff and my cooking, and yeah, do stuff that I like doing as well. Stuff that for me. So YouTubing is a hobby, but I really enjoy doing it. I've made some lovely people, and I can do all my creative things that I couldn't do before I had. Now I have children. If you know what I mean. They all went a bit out the window. Yeah, I know. I'm not very intelligent. I'm dyslexic, so I do ramble as well. But I do try. But I decided we're definitely going to wire them up. But that one's going outside. You see, Brad's, come and have a look at my spider.
Spider.
Oh, Bradley, my older son. Do you reckon Nadine will like that?
Nope. She's scared. Like, oh, it's like a small.
No, it's quite.
She scares herself.
Yeah, and he's got movable legs, Brad's.
Movable.
Oh, yes. And I made by the bat.
With a bat. Flatter.
And a ghost.
You had a ghost before, didn't you?
Yeah, and a pumpkin.
Pumpkin. They don't show me a pumpkin. This is another one.
You want Logan wants you. So Nadine would like that then.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
She'll love it. What?
I'm just not having me pumpkin.
Sorry.
Right.
Ma.
Do you know where the thread is to thread them up? Is it in there? Can you have a look for Mummy?
This one.
Yeah. And I'll thread them up and show them what it looks like when it's threadled. And then Bo's better make some food. Is the fishing wire in there? It's not, is it? No.
What's this?
I wanted the fishing wire.
We have.
What's...
We got grey wire.
No, but I had fishing wire because that's what I used for your balloon. Where would I put it? I don't know. No, I want fishing wire so it doesn't show. Never mind.
Is that fishing wire?
No, that's just normal thread.
What's that? Want to see Mummy's stuff?
It's a spider.
Scared in Halloween if it doesn't work.
Do you know where the fishing wire is? No. I've lost the fishing wire.
Now if you can open the door, it'll just be stuck
Have a look in there.
in here.
Yeah. No, I used it for your balloon. So I know it's around somewhere. But I seems to have vanished. I'm going to put me.
Maybe it's underneath this bit.
Lovely. I'm going to put me things away.
Scissors, no, thread.
Shh.
Those are thread.
Never mind.
It's my puppet. It's lost an eye. Where did his eye go?
What are you doing with that?
His eye went. This is my cat.
Right.
His hair.
Yeah.
My
Right,
finger eyes go.
I suppose I better make the kids are here, so they've taken over. So I'm going to say goodbye because I suppose I better make them some dinner.
Yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, Mum,
Yeah, I
I was waiting for your permission to go on the computer.
You've just come off the Xbox.
I didn't just come off like.
Good.
No, we didn't.
Right.
We didn't just come off the
Yeah,
Xbox.
right. I want to thank you all for coming. I hope you've enjoyed my
My
Halloween.
My cat.
Not the moment, no. My Halloween bits that I've made. Yeah.
My puppet is ruined.
Yeah. Right, yeah, thank you all for coming. I'm going to say goodbye now. So say bye to Maya.
Hello. Hello.
And thank you for coming. Thank you, according to Jeff, for coming. Thank you, Caroline Hillbilly. I really appreciate you coming in. Kids. Who else?
Puppet.
And
Why
Jane.
is
Thank you for
elephant?
coming. Sorry about this.
Is that elephant?
Jane and JC and trying to figure out I'm going through my list and Cha Cha and Mandy and Jen and Carlo. I want to thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. I hope you'll come to my next stream and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Boys.
I'm still here.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.